Hey, welcome. Deej Quest here. In this episode, my story continues of my tour of Southern California and the Pacific Coast route. On the previous episode, clear skies, thick fog, beautiful valley, traffic, cactus, roadside stop, and wild camping. Good morning, it's early. Taking off from the Pacific Crest Trail camping location. Pretty early. I don't know what time it is. It's probably 6:45. I didn't get much sleep last night. It was an interesting experience wild camping. It makes a difference being all alone and little critters bugging you all night, snooping around the tent. I wake up at the break of day, glad it was over. Alright, off again on who knows what the adventure holds. I leave the wild camp at the Pacific Crest Trail and head south across fields and farms. Reaching Santa Isabel, I turn left and head up a steady climb going through the towns of Winola and Julian. At the high plains of Harrison Park, cruise past Lake Cuyamaca. I'm not sure how far I'll ride today, but I may stop at one of the Cuyamaca Rancho State Park campgrounds. There's a lot of climbing today, but I don't think there's any super hard climbs. There's one that's a 10-mile long climb, and but the grade isn't too bad from what it looked like. Most of the steeper grades are really short, so I think it'll be okay. Doesn't look like it's going to get too hot. Man, it's still cold. Still cold. Still cold, overcast. It warms up a little bit, maybe 10 degrees would be good. 10 to 15. Not too much wind, which helps. I think I'm going through Julian. I can't believe how cold it is. Almost to Mexico it is. I don't know. It's definitely in the 50s. See, my GPS computer says 52 degrees. Good thing about starting early is there's hardly any traffic right now. I'm sure that will change. This is one massive cow field. Those little ground squirrels, things are out again. That's them squeaking. That's their warning signal. If only all roads were like this. The shoulder. I was really worried about this area being way too hot. It's not the problem. Here's a crummy shoulder road. Although I've still seen worse. But you can see how close it gets. I had no idea this part of California looked like this. It's really green. I mean, we're at a pretty high elevation, but it's, wouldn't have guessed. Cows, next 7 miles. Store right up there. I doubt it's open yet. It's still pretty early. Get my obligatory celebration picture. Wonder how that works. Here at the top of climb number 1 of 4 of the day. Looks like Oregon. Eastern Oregon, Washington. Got one. I was on the rock. Good. It's really far away. That's why it's shaking so much. I saw a coyote. How I saw it, I have no idea. See how far it is. It's running now.
A stop at Don's Market in Santa Isabel for a refuel and rest break before the big climb of the day.
Tesla charging stations way out here.
While stopping to take a video, a passing cyclist startles me. I ungracefully fail on my restart, hitting the raised road with my pedal.
Graceful.
I noticed last night at camp that a numbing weakness is developing in my hand. I suspect it's from so many hours of riding. I need to monitor this to make some adjustments so that I don't have to end my tour early.
Has a nice shoulder back. The bushes are overgrown, so I have to ride out in the lane anyway. A lot of spots.
Winola is a small, rustic-looking town. I stopped to take a picture of an old school built in 1905. The main theme of the town seems to be centered around tourism, mining, apples, and cider.
I'm able to grind up this and keep my heart rate really low. 125 and below. Just keep going. It's fine. Temperature's definitely warming up.
The town of Julian is at mile 7 of the 10-mile climb from Santa Isabel. I stop to get an ice cream, but the long line convinces me to keep going and abandon the idea. Julian is an old town originating from the 1870s gold mining era. It now seems to thrive on tourism.
Okay, there's one more peak coming up ahead. If I go that far, that's higher than this point, and I think these are the highest last points on the whole route. I think we're over 4,000. Yeah, 4,700.
A short half-mile downhill still provides a curvy thrill. This road is popular for motorcycle touring. Near the top of the climb, the road flattens along the high plateau of Harrison Park.
Howdy.
How's it going?
Good.
A mischance to sneak into the back of their pace line. Lake Cuyamaca is small but active with lots of people and boats.
Here's one of the last climbs for a while.
Just 2 miles from the lake, I spot the Paso Picacho campground. I only have it as an alternate stop point because online it didn't list hike bike sites. I decide to stop and check it out.
Hi.
Hello. Do you have any hiker biker type camps here?
Yes.
Okay.
It's $5 and it's in the back of the day use area.
Okay. Okay, let me think about it. All right.
So yeah, you can drive in for free. If you end up spending the night, just come up and let me know.
Oh, okay. All right, thank you.
Before deciding to camp here, I check to see if it's possible for me to reach the border and ocean on tomorrow's ride. At 66 miles, it should be possible. My alternative is to keep going, but this likely means trying to find another wild camp location. I opt to have a nice campground and rest here. There are a lot of birds here, filling the air with chirps and songs. The campground is peaceful and has restrooms, showers, and drinking water. Tomorrow's ride is long, 66 miles, but has a significant amount of downhill. I feel confident that I will make it the whole way, especially if I can get a good night's rest. My decision to stop here feels right as I relax and listen to the birds from my tent. On the next episode, day cyclists, down the mountain, skydivers, the US-Mexico border, and sea level at the Pacific Ocean.
Oh man, it's so cold. Southern California, the place to freeze. Cows, next 7 miles.
That's not cool. I'm drinking mine.
Which one? How do you know?
What's that?
And he's a lot smarter than he looks. Oh, it's gonna cross the road up there. Might get hit if it does. Nope, it did cross the road right in front of a car. I should have had the camera going. It missed. Didn't get hit though. Everything feels so dirty, including myself. Oh man, sweat in the eyeballs.
Yeah. Safe travels.
Yeah, thank you.
Take care.
Almost dumped my bike. Oh, you scared me. Yeah. That was scary. Kind of got ran off the road.